Hello everyone, here's the next episode of Pokemon Crystal Legacy. Last time we dealt with the worst gym trainer that probably existed in the early gens with me due to her Miltank knowing roll out and attract. We are now headed to the 4th gym, which is a ghost type gym. And as I stated before, there's only 4 ghost types in this gym. 3 from Gen 1 and 1 in this gen that was introduced. As you can see, everybody except for one Pokemon is level 24. But before we start, you see that egg has hatched. The egg is an Igglybuff, and not only that, but it's a shiny Igglybuff. So we have a shiny Igglybuff from an egg. Anyway, let's continue. Yes, but the issue is they're all mostly part ghost poison type, so probably not. Unless it's Mischievous. That's the only one that's not got poison. That is not a good start. I didn't get to use an attack, so how would that work? I did barely anything. That's nothing too. Okay. That'll do exactly 22. I love how that solar beams sound effect, but it doesn't do the same as solar beam does. Enemy AI knowing that I'm not confused is wild. Come on. Good. And now you should level. And I got our Houndour very close to level 24. That way, whenever we level it, you can see it evolve. Because it evolves at level 24. And Rathos here evolves at level 25, so only one level away. So let's get you to level 25, shall we? Now how this gym works is where they're facing determines where the platform is. As I said before, how are you faster than a Haunter? But as I said before, the only ghost types that exist are the 3 that were introduced in Gen 1 and lastly, Mischievous. Is it a 1-turn sleep? No, it's not. Serve, done. 540 in experience total. Ghastly is something. I love how Hypnosis all of a sudden wants to hit as if it has perfect accuracy, but it does not. Now that you're level 25, you evolve immediately. Rain Dance. Situationally, it's better than Mist. And as I said, level 25 is when it evolves. And starting in this gen, Holly World here has a split evolution. It could evolve into two Pokemon, is what I'm talking about. It could either evolve into Poliwrath, which was the one that it could evolve into in Gen 1, or it can evolve into the newly introduced Politoed, which is a pure water type, just like Poliwhirl. However, they made Politoed turn to the color of what a frog is. Let's go heal first and then go back in. But as I was saying, it has now a branched evolution line, depending on what you would prefer. Politoed is the faster one between the two, and the more tanky one. And whereas Poliwrath is supposed to be offensive, even though it's literally balanced stats. The Pokemon. That's literally a balanced stats to Pokemon. Can't spike something if we never attack. I have no reason to want to run away in this situation, but okay. It's a one shot? Nope. If it was psychic, it would. Or if we were psychic type. Houndour, huh? That's cute. That thing had a level 24 Houndour. I was like, why would you not just evolve it? That's one shot, I'm not worried about that. Alright, now we're facing Solid Snake, aka Morty. Because people always said that his sprite looks like Solid Snake from the Metal Gear Solid franchise. Anyway, let's go inside and face him. May he not be as difficult as Whitney, please, even though he's a ghost trainer. If you reach what level? 4 Pokemon. His first one's a Haunter. Oh, that was a miss. No Hypnosis, please. Said no Hypnosis, and he still hit first. How Curse works is they, in exchange of half of the HP of the Pokemon that's a ghost type, because it won't work on any other type but those type. You exchange assert half your HP to put a curse on the opponent, and that opponent loses 25% of their HP every round, as long as you don't knock them out. In this gen. Not to add in this gen, because if I don't add in this gen, it wouldn't be accurate. So in this gen only, that is applied. But everything else about curses is true. They lose half their HP. Sorry. They lose half their HP to place a curse on you, and you lose 25% of your HP every round, as long as you did not count the Pokemon. Alright, mirror match. Let's go. At level 24, they learn Pursuit. That's why you didn't see Pursuit there. Possibly, because sometimes they don't let them at it every move. This is Mischievous, which is a very defensive Pokemon. Too bad that Dark type is considered special in this gym. Even if you're using Bite. Which was used to be a normal type move. I think that crit mattered. So you're telling me Whitney is going to be the only issue so far? Unless Gengar gives me an issue. But funnily enough, you can get a Gengar at level 25. Because it's a trade evolution. Wow. So that's actually accurate. I'm surprised you outspeed it. That's what surprised me too. I'm not good enough yet. Okay, here it is back here. Had a badge, the fog badge. You get Shadow Ball as the TM as well. Use it if it appeals to you. Well, we just breezed through the 4th gym. Note how they have 4 mandatory trainers though. And now we head west. Heading east just takes us to where the 7th gym is, and obviously just being a rework of the original game, you would like to go to everything in order. I like how I'm holding left and it's not moving. He's not really moving as much as I would like for him to. He's gonna turn right in a second. Let me make sure. Okay. I wish I could press up and it'll go to the bottom, but that's not how this works, I don't think. Being all over don't mean you know what you're doing though. It just evolved it. I think that's a legit Quagsire. Well, look at level 30. I don't know level 30. That's why I'm like, it's not a legit Quagsire, and also it wants to be. Only advice I can give you is literally make sure that you have a variety of types and don't just specialize in one. That's a legit flag for y'all. Remember what level you evolved. You evolved at level 30. Of course you get Thunder Wave. Or at least you're heating the don't use just one specific type. Thing is, Psyduck doesn't evolve until level 32, which is a high number for it to be a Golduck that has very average stats. Golden got the seeking treatment, but in terms of its stats, but one reason why you haven't really heard bad things about Golduck is the fact that its pre-evolution got so much screen time from the anime that was like a comic relief character. Mr. Mime. Unfortunately, Mr. Mime has high special defense. Magnemite is a fire, it's an electric steel type, so. Not the trainers, I don't know what Pokemon you have. You only have one, and that one is a Corsola. I think that this Pokemon doesn't get anything for it until it gets its regional form. And its regional form is very depressing, to say the least. Oh, you're a psychic? Okay. You're saying all of this as if you have a good psychic type. Alright, next is a Slowpoke. As you can see, you see this Pokemon using Curse. But if it's not a Ghost type, all it does is raise your attack and defense, but it lowers your speed. And it being a Slowpoke, it really doesn't really care too much for its speed. I mean, sure. It's right away. I understand you switch spots. Stomp. Yeah, stomp. Yeah, stomp. I I don't know if this is a trainer. Was that a stall on Breon? That's on another level Poly World. That's not a legit one. Alright, we arrived in Olivine and see our rival talk about their general trade. Their number is not there trying to take care of us Pokemon. I love how he says all this exposition as if you follow this information. You see, this is the first gym where you actually... No, it's not. First gym 1 did it too. You know how the first area, literally in gym 1, is the 8th gym. But you can't get there until you get the other gym. As they waited until you got to the 5th gym to be able to go past the 6th gym. So you have to do the 5th gym. Obviously you have to do the 5th gym first, but at the same time, see the 6th gym first before you even see the 5th gym first. After this Lighthouse, we are done. Knocked down. I wish we had a Ecruteak, really do. Unfortunately, we can't evolve anything until we get stones. Valley Vulpix. You're not one-shotting this at all. And there's the first instance of Chinchou. Hero. Stand, stomp. Where Candy? As you can see, that's where she is in that midsection, but we cannot reach it from this way. Serve and open bell, so you use one attack. Easy one shot if you could do a one shot. I'll look here. I wanted to battle Jasmine, but she's not up to it right now, so I guess she was just have to my battle right now. Nope, first item. Super repel. What's funny is she never asked these other people to go get this medicine, but why do you ask us? See, she asked you of all people, and you're just a random person who just came up here. Amazing that this one Pokemon lights up the whole entire Lighthouse. Anyway, that's the wrong way. That's the wrong way too. Oh, I know what I did wrong. There's a hole over here. And that's basically how you get out of there. You also get strength from in here, right? And that's how you get strength. But because we got strength now, I think one of y'all can learn it with the longest over anything I do. Yep. That's what I was hoping for. I started to learn strength, which is good. Alright, as I've said before, this is the end of this episode. Next time we will be heading to Cianwood City. I think that's what it's called. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a wonderful day or night. Goodbye, and most of all, take care and be safe.